And now we're starting to build a pergola.
That's awesome. Make sure that before we get the holes too crazy that it's kind of square and not, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Nice, dude. Looking good.
So you see how those clips stick up too high?
Uh-huh.
Or we could do something weird if we wanted to and not cut them, and it would be like this. It would take 3 extra boards.
Oh, let's just cut them. Let me just cut them real quick.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking we'll go, right? And then we'll just keep moving that.
Well, I can start with this one. So
Yeah, and that way we can, because this needs to probably be square with this, right? With this. How'd that go?
It went okay. Nothing's catching on fire.
Beautiful. Holes, I guess.
Like, you get...
Having fun with that, going Birkin. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, cause it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh.
I start moving some rocks, and then some dirt. All right, there's rock number 1. Alright, well, it's looking pretty good over here as far as I'm concerned, because all this dirt here is getting moved. I'm also getting a bunch of rocks. It's Sunday morning. My plan at the moment is to kind of channel this water. The water flows off the mountain, comes down here, and either saturates this ground and goes that way, or it shoots off that way and goes to the east side of the property. And so this area still, I got it down a little bit before this last rain, but the last rain that came in here pulled a bunch of sand in here again. I still really would like to keep this ground lower because this space in here, this is basically the at the grade, at the level that I need it at, because we can't have water coming off here and then running, pooling in here. So the plan here is to keep this section a little bit taller so that water won't have a chance to come up here. And we're gonna extend this brick wall out this way to here and then connect it up with this. So we're gonna have like a brick, some sort of brick, maybe it'll be a wood wall, a gate with a door and stuff. But anyways, yeah, like I want the water to come here, behind the house, back this way, and just, I don't care where it goes, it just needs to go that way. That's what I'm working on. But there's a bunch of rocks in here, which is, to be honest with you, I want a bunch of rocks out of here. I want a bunch of rocks like that, that I can place in a few other spots on the property for landscaping and other reasons. Anyway, so there's a bunch of rocks in here. I have already done as much as I could to, with the excavator, to dig some of these rocks out, but the ones that remain in here are going to be really tough to get to. They won't move. I don't know how big they are, but none of those will move. Those are pretty much either one boulder or locked in place. There's one giant boulder under here. There's one giant boulder right there. So yeah, the excavator is just not getting those. I have no idea what this space is going to become. That's yet to be determined, but I don't want it in the way of this project anymore, and I still just feel like digging back here. So apparently we're going to keep digging, and this will turn out to be, you know, whatever it turns out to be. 2,700 pounds. So there are 90 cinder blocks in the back of the truck, or back of the trailer right now. And this, what is the skid steer capacity here? Cat 259D. Lift capacity at 50% is 2,900 pounds. 90 bricks, 30 pounds each, roughly. That should be 2,700 pounds. So, yeah, we should be able to lift that. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so here is the project, backyard side yard project. Backyard side yard. We're digging a waterfall, carving out a waterfall here. It's going to be beautiful. And right here is going to be a brick wall about yay high. And then we're going to fill all this in and it'll be nice. I assure you. Seriously, it's going to look great. Woohoo! Here's the old concrete wall situation and back patio area coming together. But check this out. Here is a concrete mixer that is electric, and I'll just plug it in, dump some bags of concrete in there, we will mix it up and then dump it in here. 4 inches, 4 inches high, and then set the base, the first row of blocks in the concrete. This has about a 3-4 inch base as well, and they just stuck these in there, so that's pretty much what we're going to do here as well. This brick wall here basically just stops a lot of sand, to be honest with you, sand and water, and so I kind of want to continue that theme here. I don't want any water pooling up in here, and it should all just run that way down the mountain through this river here that we've made. I'm going to put some koi pond in here. It's going to be great. And then there's going to be a waterfall here. But it's really hot these days, so I don't know how much I can get done during the mornings and evenings. So I'm going to have to recruit some help from JJ and maybe Matt and maybe my buddy Chris. I got to bring the concrete bags over here. There's 12 concrete bags that we're going to mix and dump into this ditch. It's a little bit bigger than it should be because I didn't have this line right initially, but anyways, we should be okay. This area right here is going to be flat. There's not going to be a mound of sand here. This is going to be flat, and there's going to be some trees and hammocks in here, so you can sit at the river front with your hammocks, barbecue area, waterfall, lazy river. It's going to be really cool. Minor adjustments.
Minor is so much better than a lot.
Minor adjustments.
A lot of adjustments.
And you can see this line, how it's like all the shadow is falling pretty much right where it needs to go.
We're good.
Perfect.
Good. Alright. I think we might be good for one more. Or some dirt on the back.
You good? You want to jump down there?
No, let's just do one more. Dusty, windy.
No dirt never hurt anybody.
Another day, another dust in the face.
Just need to get this backside up a little bit.
Got some dirt.
Pretty good.
You're level on the sides too, right, with the little one?
Yes.
I'm clearing.
Chris is on it. He's good.
Nah.
Once that door is gone, that's gonna be good too.
Found new method.
The wood block. Pretty sure we have enough bags for all that, but this is a big ditch.
It's a big ditch. Is it really? Okay. I'll take a little bit out of there too. Put a little grass
Oh, that was
dirt.
that big old rock there.
That's fine. It'll happen. It's happening. It's happening. Let's leave this attached over here.
Yeah.
You can just string it when you go to do the block. Dead blocks.
Messy.
I don't know. Like what hole is. I don't know. And a little more. We're good. As long as it comes out, we can move around a little bit.
Yeah. So we got this base down. There's about 2 to 3 inches of concrete here at the base, and I think that's going to be good. We almost we used all the bags of concrete that we had, so definitely should have got more of that, but I think we're okay. The concrete mixer stopped working about halfway through, so we went to the old technology here, the good old mixing in the wheelbarrow, which actually was a lot better. We could more precisely put the concrete into everywhere we needed it, and I think this is going to work great. I'm really excited. Look at how nice this is. gonna turn out here. Nice and straight, it's still level. I think we're good. So for this part, to join this, to fill this gap here, I'm just gonna put some plywood on this side and plywood on this side and just dump a bunch of concrete in here. And it's not really structural, the wall is only gonna be this tall. So, that's why we're not using really any rebar or anything in here. But yeah, it's coming together.
Here, let's move this bucket over here. Here you go. She wants to get up close.
Because she's a little helper.
My parents say hi. What are you doing?
Oh, see?
Too low?
Yeah, now it's too low. That's fine. That's good. That's good. That's a little high over here for some reason. How is that even possible?
Is the end a little high?
Oh, there's some dirt on here.
Maybe that's it. Da, da.
Okay, so here's the concrete wall. I've got 3 layers up. So there's been quite a steep learning curve for me in terms of like mixing the concrete, what consistency to have it. I've basically been struggling with making this concrete mix or this mortar mix too wet. And also it's just really hot out here, so mixing this mortar is just not fun. And it takes a long time. So basically this concrete mixer I had working, but the teeth right here, these teeth, there's a little gear in here that moves this concrete bucket here around to do the mixing, and it might not be fully on the belt anymore. So I basically really need to get this working in order for me to more effectively, you know, get this wall up. I need 2 more rows, maybe 3 more rows of block. And I have how many bags of concrete back there? I think I have 14 bags of concrete left. So that's a lot of mixing, and I really need this mixer, because yeah, I'm just beat mixing all this by hand. I'm gonna try to bring this concrete mixer over into the workshop so I can take it apart and see if I can get that working. Okay, so here's the problem. There's a screw in there, holds this gear on, and it's either broken or came loose. So maybe we can get this fixed. Oh wow. So there's supposed to be a pin in there that holds these together, and then this is supposed to go over top and just basically keep that pin in, but that pin is missing. Maybe we can weld it. Just put some weld in there. Uh-oh. Got a little slag down there. Okay, I might have messed up these threads. Yeah, those threads are finito. Okay, so this is where the cool stuff is at right here. So been working on this little brick wall here to separate basically to separate the drainage part from the part that we're going to use, like a patio. You know, water comes off the mountain here and then likes to run right down the backside. At this point, it's going to run down the situation here and out this way. But anyways, the wall's done. And it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna put a fence right here with a door and a gate. So there's gonna be a gate here, and it's going to, just like this 2x4 situation, and it's gonna run that way. It's gonna look just like this pergola with the wood slats, but it's gonna come across here about this high. And then it'll terminate on this corner. And so this will be, you know, a nice little area. We'll move the barbecue out here, put some pea gravel in here, get it all flat, and that'll be that. All right, so today we are gonna get some landscaping done. We're gonna plant 4 palm trees back here. We wanted other trees, to be honest with you, but palm trees, Mexican fan palms, definitely the cheapest. And so we're gonna go with those. They also grow really well out here. They're really tolerant of all this craziness. So yeah, we're gonna go for it. Mexican fan palms. I already got the holes soaking. touch this.
Yay, beautiful.
All right, so Emily wants a stairway over by the pit that I dug earlier this year and last year. So let's go see if we can knock out a stairway really quick.
nicely graded over here.
Nice and graded.
It's nice. Should we go up there?
Here, go for it. I'll follow Eleanor up if she wants to go. Test it out. Okay, Eleanor, there goes your mom.
Second, third.
Gets a little squirrely at the end, but that's because we need to fill in the sand around those rocks in the top.
Yeah.
But that'll be easy later.
I've been trying to collect like random rocks that I've been seeing too and stacking them here to support the bigger ones. And it's working.
I like that. The first part of it is just
It's perfect.
pretty good.
It's perfect. Like, look at this nice flat little landing.
Mm-hmm.
And how even this, but it feels pretty secure.
It's solid.
Although it's like jagging out or whatever.
And then up here we're gonna have a hammock or two. We'll get rid of these chairs. And it'll be hammock time. There's a couple of little cool chill spots over there too. Or up in the rocks, what have you. All right.
Let's go this way and around.